Hello student, in today's session of structure analysis part 1 in topic arch in cable, we solve the example of UDL load for parabolic arch. Okay, now our second example, in first session we solve the example of point load, and in today's session we solve the example of UDL. Now before starting this example, first of all we discuss our data. Okay, in this example, 3-inch parabolic arch carry uniformly distributed load 30 kN per meter on left half of the span. That means half span is subjected to UDL load. Arch has been 16 meter span. Okay, so this distance is 8 meter and this distance is 8 meter. Central rise is equal to 3 meter. Determine the bending moment, normal thrust and radial shear at 2 meter from lap support. Okay, here there is no need to draw a bending moment diagram. Only find out BM, radial shear and normal thrust. Before starting it, first of all we find out support reaction of parabolic arch. So find it. Mention here in this example figure is given. Now taking moment about A. First of all taking moment about A. Okay. Now next, suppose we assume our support reaction VB is upward direction. Compare this anti-clockwise moment with this clockwise moment. VB with respect to A point distance is given 18 right here. VB into distance is given 16. Sorry. Now this UDL load is rotated in clockwise direction, and moment of this UDL load into distance and distance by 2. 30 into distance 8 into 8 by 2. Okay, now my answer of this VB is equal to 60 kilonewton in up direction. Now we find out our second support reaction. VA is equal to total vertical load minus VB. Now what is total vertical load? That is UDL 30 and distance 8 meter. Okay, load of UDL is equal to load into distance 30 into 8 and minus 60. Now VA we find out 180 kilonewton in up direction. Now next turn we find out, okay, here we find out VA also. Now our next turn is to find out support reaction H. Here left hand side UDL is given and right hand side is blank, so it is take right hand side for find out support reaction as, because no load are given there. So right here from right hand side find H reaction taking moment about C. Mention here taking moment about C and my support reaction VB anti-clockwise and clockwise. VB rotate anti-clockwise, so right here VB and about C our distance is 8 meter. VB into 8 and this support reaction H is rotate anti-clockwise. Okay, right here H and this height is given 3. Now put the value of this VB. We get H is equal to 160 kilonewton. Okay, here we get H is equal to 160 kilonewton. Okay, now next we find out, mention here our vertical height because load is given. So right here what is the equation of Y for parabolic arch? Y is equal to 4HC x L minus x divided by L. Here data in given, that is HC, so here I write down HC. If R is given then write down R, or if H is given then write down H. Now one by one put the value. 4 into H is equal to 3 meter, X is unknown, L is equal to total span is equal to 16 minus X and divide by this 16 square. Now my value of Y is equal to 0.75x minus 0.0468x square. Okay, now we find out in data ask that to find out bending moment at distance 2 meter from left hand side. So put here x is equal to 2 meter from left side. Okay, from left side. Now y is equal to 0.75 into 2, then 0.0468 into 2 square, and my value of y is equal to 1.31 meter. Okay, now we find out our second we find out bending moment at 2 meter from left hand side. So make a heading, bending moment at 2 meter distance from left side, because in data ask the find bending moment at left hand side. Now at bending moment at left hand side, my equation is equal to, look at this, this is my distance, support reaction V, rotate clockwise. So right here VA into 2, then support reaction H, rotate anti-clockwise, minus H into Y, because here we find out our parabolic height Y. Okay, second, in this portion this UDL is also given, and this UDL with respect to this point rotate anti-clockwise direction. Okay, so 30 into 2 into 2 by 2. Now one by one put the value. VA we find out 160 into, sorry, that is 180 into 2, then 160. Value of this y is equal to 1.31. We have cut, and 30 to the 60, and my answer of this M is equal to 90 kilonewton into meter. Okay, now next, here y is given 0.75x minus 0.0468x square. Now for radial shear and normal thrust we find the value of theta. So if we differentiate with respect to dx, that is our tan theta. Now differentiation of 0.75x is 0.75, and differentiation of this 0.0468 into 2 into x, 0.75 minus 0.093x, and now put the value x is equal to 2 meter, because here we find out radial shear and normal thrust at distance 2 meter from left hand side. Now tan theta is equal to 0.75 minus 0.093 into distance 2 meter, and answer is equal to 0.5625, and from this our theta is equal to 29.36. Clear? Now next we find out value of sin theta and cos theta. Okay, here we get value of theta, finally we find out sin theta, cos theta. First of all mention theta. Theta is equal to 29.36 degree. Now find out sin theta and find out cos theta. Sin theta is equal to 0.49 and cos theta is equal to 0.87. Now one by one we find out the value of radial shear. First of all find out radial shear. Okay, and this radial shear at x is equal to 2 meter from this left hand side. Now what is the equation of this radial shear is equal to V cos theta minus H sin theta. Now what is the value of VA, because here we find out at distance 2 meter, from this 2 meter we find out. So V is equal to VA minus this downward load 30 into 2. Now answer of VA is equal to 180 minus 60 is equal to 120 kilonewton. Please take care guys, if UDL load is given, effect of this UDL load is entire span. So if our section is within this load, then we compulsory minus this downward load from upward to balance vertical forces. Okay, so 180 minus this downward load is equal to 30 into 2, 60, that is equal to 120. Now one by one put the value. Here we put 120 into cos theta is equal to 0.87, h is equal to 160, and sin theta is equal to 0.49, and radial shear F is equal to, our answer of this radial shear F is equal to 120 kilonewton. Okay, answer of this radial, okay, this is not, our answer of this radial shear is equal to 26 kilonewton. Okay, answer of this radial shear is equal to 26 kilonewton. Mention here 26 kilonewton. Now next we find out normal thrust. Normal thrust N is equal to V sin theta plus H cos theta. Now V is this value. Okay, put this value. V is equal to 120, sin theta is equal to 0.49 plus H is equal to 160, and cos theta is equal to 0.87, and normal shear N is equal to 198 kilonewton. Okay, this is our answer of normal thrust, and here is our radial shear. My example of this parabolic arch subjected to this UDL load derivation. The values are not given. Here we derive, prove equation of bending moment at 0 at any point. Prove that for 3-hinge parabolic arch, span L and rise H subjected to uniformly distributed load, the bending moment at any section is 0. Here we prove that bending moment at any section of parabolic arch is equal to 0. Okay, here this horizontal line is given, and on this UDL load subjected. Okay, first of all we apply UDL load, that is W kilonewton per meter, and in parabolic arch here this two support reaction is given, hinge A and B, and this middle point is C. Distance of this arch is equal to L, and this half of distance is equal to L by 2 and L by 2. Horizontal reaction H is also here, and H is also. Now first of all we find out our vertical reaction. Okay, then we find out H, and then we prove bending moment at any point on this parabolic arch is equal to 0. First of all mention here taking moment about A. Okay, taking moment about A, and simply compare anti-clockwise moment with clockwise. This support reaction rotate anti-clockwise, so right here VB into distance L up to this A point is equal to L, and this central rise, okay, here central rise given H, so mention this is our H. Okay, in this data given this rise is equal to H. Now UDL load rotate clockwise. Okay, so mention on clockwise side, and moment of this UDL load into distance and distance by 2, and my answer of this VB is equal to LL cut W L by 2, okay, kilonewton in up direction. Now we find out VA. So mention here VA is equal to our total vertical load minus VB. Now what is total vertical load? Load into distance. Okay, W into L minus WL by 2 is equal to WL by 2. Now we find out H. So suppose I consider from right hand side, mention here taking moment about C. Here we take moment about C. From this, VB into L by 2, again compare anti-clockwise moment with clockwise moment. VB into this anti-clockwise moment, VB into anti-clockwise moment, VB right here. Then here this H rotate anti-clockwise, and this rotate as a clockwise, and here this is also rotate as clockwise. So write on clockwise side H into this height H. Okay, H horizontal force and vertical height is H, and this clockwise moment plus is equal to W. What is the moment of UDL? Load into distance is equal to L by 2 right here, and half of L by 2 is equal to L by 4. Okay, and after simplification, our answer of this H is equal to W L square by 8H. Okay, in this equation we put the value of this VB, WL by 2, then L by 2, H into H, and here WL square by 8. Okay, WL square by 4 minus this WL square by 8 is equal to H into H, and our final answer is equal to WL square by 8H. Now, in next, we find out bending moment at any point X on this parabolic arch is equal to 0. Here, what is the Y? Y is equal to 4H X L minus X, then divide by L square. Now we find out at any point X, bending moment right here, bending moment at any point X on parabolic arch. Parabolic arch, it may be possible it is on left side also, it is on right side. Suppose here I take left hand side. Okay, here I take left hand side. Now what is the equation of moment? So we refer again our figure. Okay, here suppose this is our X point. Okay, here I take distance X, so VA into X, then H into distance our particular value Y. Okay, now here I draw again here and I explain you. Look at this. Again I draw this figure. It is our parabolic arch like this way. This is our figure. Okay, support condition, load is given like this way. UDL on entire span, middle height is given H, and from this VA, suppose this is our distance X, and here we find out suppose height is equal to Y. Okay, now from this, and H is also given. Support direction rotate clockwise direction, so right here VA into X, this horizontal direction H rotates anti-clockwise, so write H, and height is equal to Y, H into Y. UDL W is given, W kilonewton per meter, and this UDL rotate again anti-clockwise, and distance is given X. Okay, so minus W into X by 2. Now one by one put the value of this Y here, and VA we find out, also put this value. VA is equal to WL by 2 into X minus value of this H we find out, WL square 8 H, and Y is equal to 4 H X L minus X divide by L square minus W X square by 2. Okay, now our first term is equal to WLX by 2, and here one by one L square cancel, H cancel. Okay, and 4 to the 2, 4 W L cancel, W X by X. Okay, W multiply this term, simply W L L. Okay, W L by 2, and my inner term is W plus minus plus W X square by 2, and this is minus W X square by 2. Now simply moment is equal to 0. That means here we prove that bending moment at any section is equal to 0 when our arch is subjected to UDL load on entire span. Okay, here our example of this parabolic arch is complete. Okay, in next we solve the example of circular arch. Is complete. Now